Hey, what's up everyone? This is Tranquilo Club, and today I'm gonna try something different on the channel. I'm gonna be ranking the factions in AEW. Too many factions. That's right, you all were complaining, so I'm just gonna keep on going with these factions. Shout out to This Boy Is JD for making this video possible by creating this template. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So I'm gonna start with the factions that I like the least. And it hurts me to say, I'm sorry Cody, I love you, but man, I am not a fan of the Nightmare family. There's just not enough people in it that, I feel are compelling. So yeah, they're at the bottom for me. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of Cody Rhodes. I'm like probably one of his last fans left on the internet, but yeah, I'm just not a fan of the Nightmare family, so they go at the bottom. Let's see, who's next? Up next, I'm gonna have to put the Factory in tier C. And I know that's harsh because they're rookies led by QT Marshall, but honestly, I can't stand QT Marshall. Every time he's on TV, I'm trying to pull my hair out. I would love for Fuego del Sol to just kick his ass, but I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. But there's some good members in that faction, like Anthony Ogogo and Nick Camarado. Did I say his name right? Yeah, I think I did. But yeah, just the fact that they're led by QT is a huge downer for me, and that's just a personal opinion. But yeah, that's what I think of them. Up next, I would put the Hardy Family Office in tier C. And that's only because this faction feels a bit random to me. I like everyone in the group actually, but they just feel like there's no theme really. I guess they're just all mercenaries, which is pretty cool, but they still feel a little bit weird. I guess I gotta get used to them, and as the shows go on, I'm sorry, I probably will get used to them. So there's that. Let's see, who would I choose next? Let's go with Jurassic Express, who I would put at the B level, because Jurassic Express are damn good. They're damn fun as well. Jungle Boy is a future world champion in my opinion. He's so smooth in the ring. Luchasaurus is a fan favorite. They got Marco Stunt to take all the bumps, which is always funny. And they're a fun group, they're crazy over. I remember when crowds were around, everybody loved the Jurassic Express. So they're a fun group, I like them. Okay, who do I go with next? Oh boy, this is pretty hard, man. This is harder than I thought. All the groups left I really like. But I'm gonna put Team Tazz in tier B as well, and I'll say why. I think Team Tazz is stacked with talent, but they've lost a lot, which kind of sucks because they're a good faction. They have a pretty damn good theme, and they have Hook, so that's a bonus as well. Yeah, and Brian Cage and Will Hobbs and Ricky Starks, man, that Ricky Starks is one for the future. I like Team Tazz. I just wish they were booked a little bit stronger, but yeah, I would put them right about in the middle in tier B. Now, who's next? I'm gonna go with the Death Triangle, and I put them in tier A because, man, those dudes are killers. Pac, Ray Phoenix, Pentagon Jr. They're like probably the most badass faction in AEW. I don't know what else to say about them, man. Like, every time they're in the ring, they're must watch. They're some of the best in-ring talents in the entire promotion. So yeah, I love Death Triangle, and I think they're a top faction. Alright, I'm gonna go with the Best Friends, who are S tier in my opinion because they're so wholesome. They're actually a group of friends. I think everyone in that group offers something like to the team. And since with the addition of Chris Statlander, I think the faction, has become even more likable. It's just a really cool dynamic between all of them, especially, Orange Cassidy and Chris Statlander. They're really fun, and I feel like they're going to be crazy over when fans come back as well. Next, I'm going to go with the Pinnacle, who as of right now, I'm going to put in tier A. because man, they have a pretty damn good list of members. And then there's Sean Spears. No offense to Sean Spears, but yeah, MJF as a leader can cut a hell of a promo, you know, whenever. Then there's Wardlow and FTR, of course. They're a top group, man. I expect them to go over at Blood and Guts, and I think that'll put them in the S tier, but we shall see. But yeah, they're a group that are gonna be dominant in the future for sure. Next, let's go with the Inner Circle, who I'm gonna put. Man, this one's tough. Where would you guys put the Inner Circle? I feel like I'm gonna offend someone here. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and put them in S, because the Inner Circle have been an important part of Dynamite since the very first episode, and I feel like mostly all the members bring something to the table. Santana and Ortiz, Sammy Guevara, Chris Jericho, even Jake Hager, you know, he's cool when he just stands there, I guess. But yeah, they're a top group, and I think, yeah, they're in the S tier. How could you not put them in the S tier? I feel like they're going to be talked about whenever AEW comes up. You know, when AEW and Factions comes up, you got to bring up the Inner Circle, because they were one of the founding factions of AEW. Next, the Dark Order. Okay. Alright, so this was gonna be tough. If you would have asked me a year ago to rank the Dark Order, I would have probably put them in the A tier. But because everything that we've seen them go through, you know, all the developments, the tragic loss of Brody Lee, them recruiting Hangman unofficially, of course, and then Ty Conti via Anna Jay as well, I'm gonna put them in the S tier, because they are the power of friendship come to life. You know, who doesn't want to join the Dark Order? They're a pretty funny group of guys. It's like, I would like to hang out with them, and also seeing Hangman be happy with them is really cool. And Anna Jay being a part of the group is also a really nice touch. And, you know, the Dark Order is just awesome. I'm going to put them in the S tier. Last but not least, the Elite. Can you guys guess where I'm going to put the Elite? Of course, they're S tier to me. I love the Elite, man. They're the reason why AEW is a thing. They are must-watch every week, in my opinion. Kenny Omega is the perfect leader as the heel. The Young Bucks as heels are money. It's about time we got Young Bucks as full-blown heels. And then you add Gallows and Anderson, you know, and they add an interesting dynamic every now and then. I'm not as big of a fan of them as the others, but I think together it's a cool dynamic, and it's a really cool throwback as well to the Bullet Club. But yeah, the Elite are a top faction, and this is my ranking of all the factions in AEW. What do you guys think? Do you guys agree, disagree? You can go ahead and roast me in the comments, or go ahead and let me know that you agree. It's fine, anything goes. And if you like this type of video, I can go ahead and make more. Just let me know. If not, then we'll just keep it with the video essays. But I thought this would be a fun thing to try. Once again, if you're not already, subscribe to the channel, leave a like and share. And thank you for watching. This is Tranquilo Club.